Hey everyone, buckle up! We're about to embark on a journey into the world of online driving education. Think of your online course as a virtual driver's seat. Your students, eager to learn, are depending on you. Imagine this. You're in the driver's seat, about to start your first driving lesson. You turn the key, but the engine sputters and dies. Preparation is the fuel that powers your course. Focus on engaging your students and delivering high-quality instruction. Before we start building our online driving course, let's define what success looks like. Empower students to pass exams and become confident drivers. Start with clear, measurable objectives. Create drivers prepared for the real world. All right, future online driving instructors, let's talk tech. You need the right tools to navigate online teaching. First up, your trusty computer. A reliable internet connection is non-negotiable. A good microphone and webcam are essential. And don't forget driving simulator software. Now that you've got your tech gear sorted, create a dedicated teaching space. Think of it as your virtual classroom, a place for top-notch instruction without distractions. Find a quiet corner with good lighting. Keep your background clean and uncluttered. Technical difficulties happen, but with planning, you can minimize glitches. Run a test drive of your entire setup before your first lesson. Ensure your microphone and webcam are working properly. Test your internet connection for a stable video feed. Familiarize yourself with your driving simulator software. Your online presence is crucial for engaging students and creating a positive learning environment. First impressions matter, even online. Dress professionally, maintain good posture, and make eye contact with the camera. Use a clear and enthusiastic voice. Okay, we've got our virtual classroom set up and our tech gear ready to roll. Now, let's talk about the heart of your online driving course, the curriculum. Break down essential topics into manageable modules. Cover basics of vehicle control to advanced techniques. Mix text lessons, videos, quizzes, and gamified elements to keep students engaged and motivated. Creating engaging content can feel daunting, but you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Tons of excellent resources are available online and offline. Start with your local DMV's website. Look for reputable online driving schools with high-quality video lessons and interactive exercises. Real-life examples and personal anecdotes make lessons relatable and memorable. You've poured your heart and soul into creating your curriculum. But before you unleash it on your students, it's crucial to take it for a test drive. Review your content with a critical eye, ensuring that it's clear, accurate, and engaging for your target audience. Double-check all information for accuracy, especially when it comes to traffic laws, road signs, and safety regulations. Finally, ask yourself, would I be excited to take this course? If the answer is anything less than a resounding yes, then it's time to inject some more energy and excitement into your content. You've poured your heart and soul into creating your curriculum, but before you unleash it on your students, it's crucial to take it for a test drive. Review your content with a critical eye, ensuring that it's clear, accurate, and engaging for your target audience. Double-check all information for accuracy, especially when it comes to traffic laws, road signs, and safety regulations. Finally, ask yourself, would I be excited to take this course? If the answer is anything less than a resounding yes, then it's time to inject some more energy and excitement into your content. Without a clear structure, students might feel lost. Organize content into modules, each with a specific theme. Break down modules into lessons with clear objectives. Use an LMS to host your course. Platforms like Moodle, Canvas, and Thinkific help organize content and track progress. All right? Instructors in training transform those textbook chapters into dynamic, engaging online lectures. Embrace the power of multimedia. Think of your lectures as mini documentaries with visuals, narration, and maybe a soundtrack. Use clear bullet points, images, and short video clips. Weave in real-life examples and anecdotes. So, you've got your text set up, your curriculum polished, and your lectures prepped. Now it's time to step into the spotlight and bring your online course to life. Translate your teaching charisma to the digital realm. Be yourself. Authenticity is key. Speak clearly and enthusiastically. Vary your tone and pace. Look directly at the camera. Teaching online can feel like performing on a virtual stage. The key is confidence. Believe in yourself and your material. Create opportunities for interaction. Encourage questions through chat or Q&A sessions. Warmth and enthusiasm create a positive learning experience. Bridging the gap between virtual and real driving is a challenge. Driving simulators are your secret weapon. They allow students to practice essential skills and develop hazard perception at home. This makes your course engaging and empowers students to become safer, more confident drivers. Level up, learning interactive activities for engaged drivers. Okay, future driving gurus, let's talk engagement. We're here to create an interactive and exciting learning experience. Would you rather listen to someone drone on about driving rules or get behind the wheel virtually? That's where interactive activities come in. They break up the monotony and help you master new skills. Driving simulators are your MVPs here. These aren't just games, they're powerful tools for realistic driving scenarios. Section 2. Knowledge Check. Worksheets and assignments for driving mastery. Interactive activities are awesome for keeping students engaged, but we also need to make sure that knowledge is sticking. Worksheets and assignments are like pit stops during a long road trip, giving students a chance to refuel and review. Design worksheets that are visually appealing, interactive and fun. Think puzzles, crosswords, matching games. Road sign identification worksheets are a must-have. These can be as simple as matching signs to their meanings or as challenging as identifying signs from real-life images. Assign tasks that encourage students to observe and analyze driving scenarios in their own neighborhoods. Section 3. Fostering a community of learners' collaboration and connection in the digital driving school. One downside of online learning is the feeling of isolation. Students might miss the camaraderie and support of a traditional classroom. But we can create a vibrant community online. Discussion forums are your secret weapon. Think of them as virtual break rooms for connection and learning. Encourage active participation and sharing of insights. A sense of community enhances the learning experience and supports student success. Section 4. Feedback is fuel guiding students toward driving success. Imagine learning to drive without feedback. You might think you're doing great, but without guidance, you could be developing bad habits. Feedback is essential for student growth. It doesn't have to be intimidating. Think of it as a friendly co-pilot. Be specific, constructive, and encouraging. All right, fellow educators, let's talk about the power of show and tell. The teaching strategy that's been captivating learners since, well, kindergarten. In online driving education, demonstrations bring abstract concepts to life. Would you rather listen to someone drone on about parallel parking or see it done smoothly? Demonstrations provide that visual context, that aha moment. We can leverage video to create engaging and effective demonstrations. Record yourself demonstrating various driving techniques. Screen recordings are like magic wands, diving into virtual driving simulators. Show students step by step how to navigate tricky scenarios or change a tire. We humans are visual creatures. We process images faster than text and remember visual information better. In online driving education, visual aids are powerful tools for engagement and retention. Infographics are the superheroes of visual communication. They simplify complex topics into visually appealing chunks. Think of them as engaging cheat sheets. Slide decks can be more than bullet points and clip art. Use high-quality images and clear headings for informative presentations. And don't forget the power of animation. Animated videos bring concepts to life, making learning entertaining and educational. Okay, future driving instructors, let's bridge the gap between the classroom and the open road. We can teach all the rules and techniques, but without real-world context, it's just theory. Real-world examples are the magic ingredient. Like salt enhances flavor, real-world relevance makes lessons engaging and memorable. Would you prefer a dry lecture on distracted driving or a first-hand account from someone affected by it? We all know the answer. Use testimonials from experienced drivers. Let students hear first-hand experiences. Personal stories reinforce safe driving practices and humanize the learning experience. News stories and documentaries can highlight consequences and inspire responsible decision-making. Inspire your students to be safer drivers. Section 4, sourcing your visual arsenal. Where to find engaging content that clicks. Creating engaging visual content can feel daunting, especially without a background in design. But fear not, fellow educators, we live in a world overflowing with visual resources. Start by exploring stock photo and video websites. Platforms like Shutterstock, iStock Photo and Adobe Stock offer high-quality images and footage. Websites like Pexels, Unsplash and Pixabay offer stunning royalty-free images. And don't forget YouTube for educational videos and tutorials. Section 1. Structuring for success, building engaging and effective lesson plans. All right, online driving instructors, we've got our curriculum polished, our virtual classroom prepped, and our interactive activities ready to roll. Now, let's talk about the art of lesson planning, the secret sauce that transforms content into a cohesive and engaging learning experience. Think of your lesson plan as a roadmap for both you and your students. It provides structure, ensures coverage of essential topics, and helps maintain a consistent pace. A well-crafted lesson plan is like a perfectly timed traffic signal, keeping the learning flowing smoothly. Start by defining your learning objectives for each lesson. What specific skills, knowledge, or attitudes do you want your students to gain? Once you've established your destination, you can map out the best route to get there. Next, break down your lesson into manageable chunks. Think of it like planning a road trip. You wouldn't try to drive from New York to Los Angeles in one go. The same principle applies to online learning. Divide your lesson into shorter segments, each focusing on a specific concept or skill. Section 2. Time flies when you're having fun and learning. Scheduling and pacing your online driving course. We've all been there, stuck in a lecture that feels like it's dragging on for hours. Now imagine that, but for driving instruction. Not exactly a recipe for engaged learners, right? That's why pacing is paramount. Find that sweet spot where information is delivered at the right speed. Set realistic expectations for each lesson. How much can students realistically absorb in one sitting? Aim for shorter, focused lessons rather than marathon sessions. Break up lessons with regular intervals for breaks. Learners need time to rest, recharge and process information, and don't forget about flexibility. Offer options for self-paced learning and access to recorded lessons. Section 3. The hook capturing attention from the get-go. Picture this. You're scrolling through your online course catalogue, eyes glazing over at the endless list of titles. Suddenly, one jumps out at you. A title that's both intriguing and relevant. That, my friends, is the power of a good hook. In online education, you've got seconds to capture attention and convince them your lesson is worth their time. Start each lesson with a bang. A captivating introduction that sets the stage. Use a thought-provoking question, a surprising statistic, or a stunning visual. Connect the lesson to their lives. When students see the value, their motivation skyrockets. A little enthusiasm goes a long way in creating an engaging and memorable learning experience. Section 4. The grand finale, ending lessons on a high note. We've all experienced that feeling of satisfaction after completing a challenging task. Imagine bottling up that feeling and injecting it into the end of your online driving lessons. A masterful instructor guides students toward a satisfying conclusion. Final moments are crucial to reinforce key takeaways and inspire further exploration. Resist cramming in last-minute information, recap main points and provide a clear path forward. Think of it as tying a neat bow on a beautifully wrapped present. All right, future captains of the online driving education highway, we're in the home stretch. We've covered everything from crafting engaging content to mastering online delivery. Now it's time for final checks and pre-launch preparations. Think of this stage as the pre-flight check before a plane takes off. We want to make sure all systems are go and every piece of equipment is functioning properly. Fire up those computers, microphones and webcams. Run a test recording to ensure the audio is crystal clear. Let's do a quick content audit. Review your slides and videos and make sure all information is accurate and engaging. Just like a friendly flight attendant can make a world of difference in air travel, effective communication and support are crucial for a positive online learning experience. Send out a welcome email to your students. Introduce yourself and provide a brief overview of the course. Consider creating a welcome video. Connect with your students screen to screen and give them a virtual tour of your online classroom. Establish clear channels for communication. Let students know how they can reach you for questions or support. Congratulations, online driving instructors. You're about to embark on an exciting journey of guiding new drivers towards safe and responsible road mastery. Remember, you're shaping behaviors, instilling confidence and empowering individuals. As you launch your online driving course, foster a love of lifelong learning. Encourage curiosity, questions, and embracing challenges. Be patient, encouraging, and celebrate successes. Every milestone is a testament to their hard work and your dedication. The journey doesn't end with the driving test. It's a lifelong adventure of continuous improvement and safety. As you embark on this journey as an online driving educator, remember that your impact extends far beyond the virtual classroom. You're shaping responsible road users who will contribute to safer roads for everyone. Your dedication will have a ripple effect, creating a generation of knowledgeable, skilled and responsible drivers.